Welcome back, people. Welcome back. I will today be going over just two of these Abus. Here we have the Xenon, the Ultracast, which that's going to be the one that I'm going to pull. The ALC bf8, the 2018 Roxani, and the 2025 or 24 Roxani. But I'm going to be pulling the 18 mainly because I just got it. I just got these two, and the other two I've already went over, so these are the two that I will be going over. I am going to start with a black flat side, aka a knockoff model of a Gyron that I painted. It's black with blue flakes in it. Great for darker water. If anyone knows, with darker water you use lures that are more silhouette-ish. For me, I personally would prefer gold versus black, but this is to imitate a dark crappie. It does have some greens in it. I don't know if you guys can see that up close. Scale pattern, the black and white dots on the tail and the fins. Now back to the Roxani. I noticed there is no clicking drag, so that will get it. So there's no clicking drag, but there's star drag clicks, of course, the tension knob clicks, and the side plate magnetic brake clicks. The lure itself, it is 7.8 grams, so it's kind of heavy, kind of almost maxed out the drag. I mean the brakes, it's on max everything, so that's barely gonna fall, and I'm gonna adjust it accordingly. Yeah, all right. Whoa, dang, all right. I'm gonna start with, okay, so the tension knob is a little too tight. Loosened it up. Oh, this is 8-pound nylon, by the way. Okay, so that was not a bad throw with a little flick on it. I'm gonna take some of the magnets out once I get comfortable. The rod is custom, of course, designed to throw up to 7 grams. So this is like right at 8. So there will be a little tiny flex in the tip, a little bend. Thumbing it now. I didn't expect that fish to bite right there, mainly because I thought the spawn was over. I'm really just throwing this lure to see how well it casts. With this setting and how much power I have to put behind it. And there's a fish, a little guy, but there's a fish. that first one was that hit it and took off with it real quick. All right, I'm gonna adjust the magnets now. And this reel of spool is kind of deep into the side plate. So if you see it, goes in there pretty deep. I've had a spool for this reel for about 4 years and just never bought the reel. It was one of those reels where I just didn't really see myself ever wanting to get, but okay, so it's empty. I am going to run two of the heavy or thicker magnets to the back with a space in between. Oh, okay, so this one's a little bit different. All of them are heavy, none of them are actually light. So I'm going to change my setting to 2 in the back, 1 in the front to see how it reacts, to see if that's too not enough magnetic force. I'm going to start there and then maybe move up accordingly. That's the good thing about the Abu reels. For most part, they let you adjust the magnets to play around to your liking. Okay, that's a big difference, and I backlashed. Okay. That may not be enough magnet there. We'll see if I adjust the side plate back down. When I take the magnets out like that, it's usually for lighter lures. So yeah, I could thumb that and no backlash. It's been hot and muggy, so, and a lot of rain, We had rain last night, so it should be along the bank line, but also this is like a private pond, so it could be just about anywhere. It's not that big, so that could change things. Like I said, this is 8-pound nylon from various. Yeah, that thing smooth sails. I had to put my thumb on it at the very last second. One more cast, and then I'm gonna move down in size and weight. Just throwing it now. I don't necessarily have to thumb it, but I do, just to be on the safe side right before it hits, because it'll hit and the spool will continue to keep going. All right, 2 grams. Yeah, backlash. May have to add an extra magnet or 2 to get away with throwing I could either add a magnet or tighten the spool tension. The magnet is more in the increments. The spool tension is more so like a longer or harder. It's a harder adjustment on the spool itself and spinning. Okay, that's 2 grams. That's not too bad. Little bit of a backlash, and I'm almost on max with the tension. I mean, with the magnets that's in there. Might be able to get away with putting 2 spaced out to the front and 3 to the back. When I mean by back towards me, and then 2 to the front of the reel. Well, 3 to the front of the reel. So I'm gonna try that. This is the back, and the other side over here is the front of the reel. So like that, but 2 in the back, 3 to the front. That's what I'm gonna run. They do have on their website how to do the magnets according to what they recommend. Okay, that definitely put a lot of braking on it. Two magnets, so I'm gonna put this thing on halfway point. A little guy. And see how I'm turning the thing and the reel's not actually turning? That's because I don't have enough drag on there. And now I do. For me, without that clicking feature, because I don't pay attention to my reel much anymore like that, that makes a major difference when it comes to reeling in a fish. I can hear that clicking, and it gives me a feedback on how hard the fish are fighting. Yep, scared that fish away. Jigs is such a slow style of fishing. Something grabbed it off the bottom. Another little guy. Alrighty. Right along the bank line. I got a little bit of a backlash, mainly because that was my doing. I put a little too much emphasis on it. And there's another little guy. Little guys are locked in. Something was right there. Holy moly. Turned up a whole lot of mud. Jeez. I didn't even see him. All right, here goes the moment of truth. Casting with the left. I usually don't cast with my left because my accuracy is pretty bad. But certain reels I can get away with because they are almost set up like a spinning reel. I could throw it a little bit, requires a little more power. It's not as much as finessey as I can do with my right. Can really like pinpoint with my right. All right, we're gonna change the lures. Go up probably in size just slightly. But yeah, that's 2 grams with 8-pound nylon. All right, that's the last one. This color and this size. I didn't name it off, but it'll come up on the screen, of course. So I will say, final thoughts. I usually do my final thoughts while I'm casting, and it's like an overlay or added sound of me talking. I'm gonna give you my final thoughts right now on the video versus watching the video and then giving you guys my final thoughts. Look at that backlash. Wasn't paying attention. So as of right now, this thing is not designed to throw under 3 grams really well, especially into the wind. 7 grams is really good. Surprisingly, that 2 gram threw really well, but it was in the wind, so that doesn't count. Now that I'm fighting with the wind, I see a big difference in the backlash happening, and what I have to do is kind of keep it centered. What I mean by centered is the min and the max, putting it almost to the middle, straight down or straight flush with the reel. I've been tinkering with it to see if I could get away with going more towards the minimum versus the max, but seems as it works better. Yeah. Going with more towards the max. And of course, I don't like having a slew of magnets and it being overbraked. Overall, it's a nice reel. I will be fixing this bad boy up for anybody who has this reel, who owns it and wants to be able to throw lighter lures in the future. There will be a video coming behind this one, not too far behind this one, maybe a week or so. Then we'll go back out and fish with it again and see the differences and break it down from there. But I want to say I I did not go over the ultracast with this reel. I wanted to do just this reel on its own. We'll do the ultracast in the next video on its own. I want to say, if you've been keeping up, what I've been doing mainly is fixing reels and making them so that you guys don't have to buy extra reels per se. You can get away with the reel that you already have and make it as good as some of the newer stuff that's out just by adding to it. There is the hype behind having a new reel, which is understandable. New reels are cool, but if you don't want to buy a new reel and you want to take your old reel and fix it up, it's like buying a used car and making it better. This would be the same concept. Usually the older the reel, one or two things that happen: you'll be able to get parts for it a lot easier, or a lot of the parts will be discontinued and it will be a lot harder to get, all depending on the reel. And you got some people who hold on to the parts and then they try to overcharge for it for you to get it from them. But anyways, I want to say, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. Remember, there's squares, there's other videos, how-to videos or reviews, and the circle is a free lifetime subscription. It's a lifetime subscription. It's free. You can come and go as you please. There are no charges for the information that I am giving you that you can put into your fishing arsenal. Until next time, I will catch you all. Peace out.